Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to the Grinnell Tiger Livestream Network on this Tuesday night for this special presentation of the Class 4A Region 8 Championship matchup between the third-ranked Grinnell Tigers and the 17th-ranked Pella Dutch. Well, here's how we got here. ADM took on Carlisle in the first round last week. ADM defeated Carlisle 60-48. ADM went on to play Grinnell just a few on Saturday. Grinnell won 75-58. That's how Grinnell's made it here. On the other side of the sub-state bracket, Knoxville took on Norwalk, and Norwalk came away with the upset win over the Panthers. The Warriors, I should say, took on the Dutch a few weeks ago, or not a few weeks ago, on Saturday, I should say, and Pella beat Norwalk 59-33. That leads to this. We are back at a sub-state championship game. It's a rematch of last year. Grinnell won this game last year, 86-47, to move on to the state tournament. Now they want to go for one more. Why not add 3 to the picture? But it's going to be tough. Pella, they've played them twice, but Pella changes every time you play them.
They do, and you know, the Pella team, as we look at what their season's been like, the only loss they have right now is sitting to Grinnell and Grinnell in the last ending up for the season. So, and the thing is about those 2 losses, they were pretty big losses for Pella. You look at the first time we played regular season, 71-42. The second time we played them in regular season, 62-39. And Grinnell came out the last time at home, and they played very well. Then when they went down there for the last time that they played Pella in Pella, they played again very well. So, you know, this group of girls has definitely put things together for this end of the season run to the state tournament, and you cannot take anything away from them. The only thing that is going to stop them shy is if something happens to Naomi Jackson's three-point shooting and Macy Harris's ability to drive, and take Megan Doty's ability to stop play defense on the full court press. Those 3 factors would have to be totally against us, but even like we saw in Saturday night's game, Macy Harris had 3 fouls in the first half, and as I'm sitting here broadcasting, ADM announcers is taking them out of the ball game, saying it's the biggest hit. We have so many tools or guns on the roster for Grinnell that one person isn't going to hurt us. I think we will be able to accommodate and recover from anyone that has foul problems, and I don't think it's going to be an issue for tonight.
No, I think you're right. Grinnell 18-2, third in 4A, sitting behind Mason City, who just knew this week jumped Marion. So Mason City's number 1, Marion's number 2, Grinnell number 3 as they sit. Pella ranked 17th. It would definitely be a big upset, obviously. That's pretty much what we're saying. It would be a big upset tonight if Pella beats Grinnell, but I'm not throwing it out. Pella is good. Grinnell can just fall off one night. We've seen it happen. But this team, like you said, has tools to go to the state tournament, and it could definitely be done. But we still got to wait. We still got to wait. We got a little bit of game ahead of us. Time was moved up. This thing was supposed to be at 7 o'clock. Granted, everyone that's watching is watching this post what we're doing because we can't post it live. This game was supposed to be at 7 o'clock, and now it's at 6 o'clock because we have snowstorms coming tonight. So,
yeah, and as you look across at the Grinnell crowd, it is a whiteout night here, and I have a feeling on the drive home for the Pella Dutch, it's also going to be a whiteout night too.
All right, so we're going to get the starting lineup set, and we will meet you back here for tip-off. Alrighty, so starting lineups have been set. Macy Harris, Naomi Jackson, McKenna McKnight, Sarah Goslink, Megan Doty for the Grinnell Tigers. Madison Parks, Ellie Carney, Grace Held, Emily Holterhaus, and Madison Naig for the Pella Dutch. It's playoff basketball, and somebody's going to the state tournament tonight. Will it be the Dutch or will it be the Tigers? We'll find out. Alrighty, so Macy will tip off against Emily Holterhaus, and we'll see what happens. 8-minute quarters, everyone knows there's a packed out crowd tonight. And I don't know why we're not tipping the ball, but that's okay. Referees are in set. Holterhaus versus Harris. Here we go. And the Sub-State Region 8 Championship game is underway. And we're already on the floor for it. And are we really going to have a jump ball to start it? Yes, we are.
And
Yay.
How do we know? Because we never had a possession. It's going to have to be a re-jump ball.
How fitting. How fitting of how many jump balls we've called this this whole season here in Grinnell, and we get a jump ball to start. But really, like you said, this should be a re-jump because no one got possession.
I think it's one of those ultimate discussions. Have we ever seen this before?
I don't know. It's really rare. What a downer. You get going, and then just, well, got to re-tip. And that's exactly what they're going to do. It's going to be between Naomi and number 14. This would be, that'd be Madison Parks. So we're going to do it again.
I guarantee you've never seen this for about 20 years since we had a true jump ball situation.
5 minutes off the clock, or 5 seconds I should say, and finally we're off going and Pella gets called on a foul to start. I guess you just need the opening tip that badly. We're going to get that on Ellie Carney. So here we go. Jackson has the ball to start. At the top of the key, she's guarded by Grace Held. Doty drives baseline, kicks a nice backdoor pass to Jackson, who oversails the basket. But Sarah Goslink's on the glass, no surprise there.
It's nice to see the rebounds right off the bat. That's going to make a big difference of how this game sets.
McKnight outplays Holterhaus, but she can't get it. Got her on rebound, though. They move the ball around. Harris for three at the wing. Can't get it to go. And, oh, we're going to get it over the back. But I like the aggression early for rebounding.
Yep.
And look at this. Grinnell right to their full court press. Grace Held has it, gets it across court, and it's stolen away by Jackson. Jackson's going back the other way. Can she get chased down? She does not. The basket falls, and Grinnell's on the board first. The Dutch are going to have to solve it quickly, and they do very quickly. They all the way down for a very easy layup, and Edson was trying to get his defense to get going. 2-2, 6:56 remaining. We're just getting going. McKnight hands off to Jackson at the top of the key. Naig guards Harris at the top. She makes a quick move, goes all the way, gets blocked by Holterhaus. And all the way up court go the Dutch, and the layup is high off the glass and good. McKenna didn't get her all the way back, and Pella takes a 4-2 lead. Doty at the top, goes in on Naig. Jackson fumbles the ball a little bit, has to hurry to pick it up. It's going to be out of bounds. Jackson hesitated just the slightest.
I think she just knew exactly where Naig's back was. Is going to be rolling out of bounds.
Smart play, don't want to hurt anything too early. 4-2, 6:20 remaining in the first quarter. Goslink inside to Harris. Nice catch, goes up strong for two. Can't get that one to go. Got her on rebound, it goes back up strong. Grinnell already out rebounding. Holterhaus gets stuck. Carney on the on the ground, and we're gonna have a out of bounds.
It's gonna be 2 fouls already on Sarah.
And Macy quickly let Coach Edson know. Sarah already out of here quick. She's frustrated. So Addie Pettig checks in. Held at the top of the key, guarded by Megan. And the Dutch will move this thing around. 5:55 remaining, 4-4. We're all tied up. Cross-court pass. Three-pointer by Carney. Off the mark. Rebound is fought for underneath, and we're going to have a jump ball. Will be Grinnell ball. That's not right. Possession ball goes to Pella. Scoreboard's not right. Scoreboard has possession arrow to Grinnell. Interesting. So the Dutch throw it in. Holterhaus works on Macy. As the Dutch will try to kick this thing around. Neg for three, knocks it down. 7-4, the Dutch lead. Pettig gets a good screen from Macy, gets trapped, has to get rid of it. Jackson looked at the basket for a second. It's hard because Holterhaus has such reach. Doty pumps, kicks off to Addie. Megan thought about a three, nice pump, drives in, and it's stolen away by Holterhaus. Pella still moving this thing around. Carney guarded close. They get it down inside to Holterhaus. Her two is no good. Gets it up and goes back up strong. 9-4, Grinnell trails Pella. Harris goes baseline, up strong, and gets the tough layup to go. And again, Pella goes deep to try to beat the full court press, but Jackson steals it away. The Tigers come running. Jackson hands off to McKnight. Thought about a three. Back to Jackson. 4-3. It's short. Rebound grab by Addie, who goes up strong and gets the two. Quick thinking. 9-8. Grinnell trails. Carney drives. Hands to the wrong player. Stolen away by Jackson. Here comes Naomi. Kicks back to Macy. Macy for the lead, and she takes it. Timeout, Pella. Grinnell's back in front, 11-9. With 3:57 remaining, we'll take a quick break. Alrighty, so we're getting ready to get back going. Was that a tiger roar I just heard?
I think it was.
They had tiger roars now? They're like you and I. Out of the timeout, Grinnell leads 11-9. Macy swatted that pass. Holterhaus is stuck. And she does get across the line. That's number 44, Van Vark. Holterhaus traveled. Grinnell basketball.
You know, ultimately, scoring-wise, Holterhaus is their best player they put on the floor.
What are you seeing? This full court press is kind of getting beat. But it's only because of outlet passes.
A little bit, though, but on the other side, you know, we have 6 turnovers from that already, so.
Macy with the strong glass. Grinnell up 13-9. Grinnell is dominating on the board so far. This is a loose ball grabbed by Pettig. She'll hand this one off to Harris. And Macy sets up top, hands off to Naomi. There was a mismatch, and Naomi can't get it to go, but Mike is on the glass. Macy drives baseline, takes on Holterhaus, kicks back out. Benning Shorb hands off to Rebecca. Her mid-range jumper's no good. And Grinnell's on the glass again. Macy, good drive. Floater in the lane, and she can't get it to go. But again, Grinnell's on the glass. Held finally has had enough and just kicks it free.
Well, right now, that was 5 offensive rebounds by the Grinnell Tigers just in that little interim. And I think right now that's going to tell the story of
this game,
of putbacks for the Grinnell Tigers. We can't stop doing that. They're doing a great job at it. You just gonna have to keep pushing it at them.
I mean, rebounding goes unnoticed, but offensive rebounding, man. Nice pass by Meredith, and Jackson can't finish. The Dutch go back the other way. Meredith and Megan both hurry up. Edson tells his players to put their hands up. Grinnell's missing someone. Yeah, there they go. They get it straightened out. And the Dutch set back up. Carney in the corner, guarded by McCombs. And Macy pokes it free. So the Dutch will throw in. Grinnell leads 13-9 with 2:10 remaining here in the first quarter. Three-pointer deep, no good. And nice job by Meredith, who's on the ground. It's going to be a jump ball, Grinnell ball. Wonderful job by Meredith.
Another good job, Meredith, chasing down that rebound, because the point is Pella had the ball, and Meredith fought to the end to get that rebound and make that her rebound. So, again, nonstop effort on the offensive and defensive boards.
Harris, nice pass inside. Rebecca goes up strong with the hook. Can't get it to go. I do like the passing I'm seeing so far. Pella is struggling to pass. They get it across, get down inside, and Jackson pokes it free, but she's out of bounds trying to go get it. So much effort going on right now.
Yeah, definitely Grinnell is doing what they always do when it comes to turnovers off their press. It's back a little bit further, and I think some of that's because they're not having Sarah Goslink up there to be that point pressure person on the press.
Megan trying to guard closely here. The Dutch want three-pointers, but they're just not getting them. As they try to kick this one around, Jackson guards closely. This pass is airmailed. There's a drive to the basket. And it should have been travel. It doesn't matter. It's going to be a turnover, but, man, Carney went running, fumbled a little bit. And Sarah Goslink, with 2 fouls, is going to go back on the court for the Tigers. (13-9), 1:11 remaining here in the first quarter. Grinnell leads.
The one thing I do like right now, Macy Harris has 0 fouls.
0 fouls and a lot of points. Grinnell is passing so well. They're just doing everything right now. 15-9 they lead. Holterhaus gets rid of it. Carney drives baseline, and she loses it herself. But it's going to be Pella basketball. I think they thought it maybe touched Rebecca while she was guarding down low. Addie checks in for Naomi. More substitutions. Parks comes in for Faith Dyers. 15-9, 47 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Pella's going to throw in. Held is the inbounder. Carney drives baseline, and she's double teamed, and we're going to get a foul on Doty. She didn't even touch her. Everyone on this side saw it, and Edson was right there.
That's Megan's first foul.
Dang.
Team foul number 3 for the Tigers.
Man.
All in all, sitting in pretty good shape for the quarter.
Pella at the top of the key, they hand off. Student section is alive and well. Held drives baseline, kicks back outside. Parks for 3, no good. Rebound grab by Addie. She's double teamed and she gets it away. Doty with it. Nice look up court. Goslink for 3. She can't get it to go. Addie's on the glass. Guarded by Holterhaus, kicks back outside. Megan, keep moving. Rebecca got Holterhaus on a pump, goes up strong for 2, can't get it to go. Holterhaus with the rebound. And Pella comes racing back. A high pass, it didn't matter. The clock was running out. I didn't even see it. So that'll do it for the end of the first quarter. It's a good one, 15-9. Grinnell leads by 6 over the Dutch.
First quarter's brought to you by Pollyeyes Pizza. Stop by and see Joey Polyeye down on 5th Avenue. Just a reminder that their Tuesday night special spaghettis is just incredible, and their Wednesday night specials, 2-topping medium pizza for $9.99. So stop in to Pollyeyes Pizza on 5th Avenue in Grinnell. Tell them that you heard about us on the Tiger Livestream Network.
Alrighty, we're back going. Grinnell leads 15-9. Welcome to the start of the second quarter. Again, the winner of this game heads to Wells Fargo Arena,
which has kind of been the home away from home for these Grinnell girls the last couple of years. We'd be looking at a three-peat if we sealed the deal tonight.
And it'd be unofficial, but if Grinnell did win, based off my calculations, which could be wrong, it looks like Lamar's would be the competitor. Grinnell played Lamar's last year in the semifinal at the state tournament. Macy goes baseline, makes a wonderful move and gets it to go. Looked like a James Harden crossover. Megan's on the floor trying to reach for it. Three-pointer by the Dutch, that's no good. Holter Haas, that's not Holter Haas, that's Neg down low. It's force free and it's going to be Pella basketball.
Either way you look at it tonight, this is just some excellent basketball to watch.
This is state championship caliber basketball.
Pella fan or a Grinnell fan, this is some of the better competition that Pella has given Grinnell all year so far.
Bad pass goes wild. And it's Grinnell basketball. And was it the road game that Grinnell played at Pella last time they played? I mean, it was close in the first half.
Yep, and then at halftime, the three-pointers started to lighten up and just kind of took over.
Doty has it at the corner, hands off to Sarah. Gets Jackson off a screen. 4-3, can't get it to go. She still's yet to hit a three tonight. Macy scoring all the points. And the Dutch get it poked away. McKnight up to Jackson. She looks back. McKenna's right there at the wing. Nice pass inside to Macy. Macy makes a spin move, goes up strong for two, and she got it to go. My goodness. Someone came to play tonight. 19-9.
I think Macy felt a little bit left out against the ADM where she had to sit for a little bit.
Grinnell is on a 15-0 run. That one's blocked by Goslink, and no one touched it. Jackson comes back. McKnight, good pump fake, goes all the way, gets fouled, and it goes in. 17-0 run for the Tigers, and they're up 21-9.
It's going to be Holterhouse with the foul, and that's going to be a first one, but that's also sending McKenna to the line to get that and one.
Harris spinning Shorb. McKnight, and then Jackson are all on the floor for the Tigers. And McKenna's free throw falls. It is a 18-0 run. Grinnell was down 9-4, and then just everything changed. Held drives baseline, kicks in the corner, three-pointer by the Dutch, no good. And Jackson is on the rebound, and timeout. Oh, well, it was poked out. Edson called timeout. He didn't get it.
He turned around quickly like he did not want that to go from there. Back around the other way. Long pass over to McKenna.
McKenna kicks outside to her sister. Meredith drives baseline. Two-pointer. Oh, man. She got fouled, but that thing would have gone in.
Peterson, that'd be her first. Team foul number 3.
Meredith sinks her first. Her first points of the night.
As aggressive as a ball game we're watching, actually, each time only having 3 fouls is pretty low.
Refs are really letting them play tonight. 23-9. 19-0 run. Pella goes all the way, probably traveled, gets blocked, and they finally break the scoring drought. 23-11. Meredith kicks over to McKenna. Knight waits, hands off to Harris. Macy gonna wait for this play to develop. Crossover, drives baseline, goes up strong for 2, no foul. That's why she flinged it up there, hoping to get called. 4:44 left, 23-11, Grinnell's leading. This one almost stolen away by Meredith. They gotta get back. They get it inside, Holterhaus up for 2, and the rolling goes. 23-13.
Really a pretty good recovery by Grinnell, considering that it was a 3-on-2 setup to start with.
Meredith hands off to Macy in the corner. Holterhaus comes to guard. McKenna McKnight for 3, and it is no good. Only 1 3-pointer tonight by the Tigers, who usually make a ton. Holterhaus hands off to her teammate inside, and Coach Edson needs a break as Pella's on a little bit of a 6-0 run. Grinnell leads 23-15. Timeout, Coach Edson. All right, so out of the timeout, Grinnell leads 23-15. Grinnell went on an 18-0 run, or 19-0 run, and Pella just responded with the 6-0 run of their own. Gosling hands off to Doty. Jackson inside to Macy. Macy goes up strong for 2 and gets the layup to go. No surprise. 10-point game, 25-15. Held has it here, guarded by Megan. I've been impressed with Held in the times that I've seen her so far in her high school career. Obviously, she's a senior now. She's got good handles as she draws a foul.
Yeah, her ability to handle the ball and move efficiently is good. So
reminds me of Samantha Logic, former Hawkeye basketball player.
Megan Doty picks up her second foul.
The layup is no good.
Rebecca McCombs got a nice little swat in there.
Holterhaus up for 2, gets it to go, 25-17. In the corner, Sarah had it. Had a chance at a 3. Pella recovered nicely. McCombs for 2. Doesn't fall. Macy on the glass. Gets stuck. Hands off to Megan. That's going to be out of bounds on Grinnell. Somehow, some way, they both collided, and the ref was like, yep. Interesting.
Flip a coin.
Yeah, that was a hard call. You need instant replay there. 25-17. Grinnell leads by 9. You're up 23-9 at one point. Pella's just been driving back. Here's a three-pointer that's blocked by Megan. Holterhaus goes up strong for 2 and gets fouled. Well, I'm not sure what you can do there if you're Naomi.
No. Naomi's size was a little bit against her, and she had good position, hands straight up, but that's Jackson's first foul.
Holterhaus sinks her first. They've been running through Holterhaus here. If you notice, they're kind of running everything.
Yeah, they gave her a breather for about 30 seconds.
Second one falls. We're back to a 6-point ball game.
Brought her right back in the game.
25-19. Grinnell leads by 6. Slow quarter here for Grinnell. Macy kicks back out. McCombs drives in, fires the mid-range jumper, and gets it to go. He'll take that 99% of the time. 27-19 with 2:11 remaining here in the first half. They get it inside to Holterhaus. Pella really moving this basketball around. Nice play to free up the middle of the lane, and Held goes all the way.
Yeah, it's almost when you turn around and do a block-off screen like that, kind of questions the fact of what you're actually doing.
Jackson kicks over, Doty at the top. Inside, they left McCombs wide open. Good passing. McCombs another mid-range jumper, and she can't get it to go, and another foul on Gosling. It's her third.
So that puts us at 16 fouls, 3 fouls for Sarah. Something that Coach Edson really wants to have when we're looking for that leader out there in the front of that press.
Yeah, they're bringing back the press. Pella's coming back. 6-point ball game. It's going to be Held and Holterhaus here. They get at the top to Holterhaus, move it around. Carney drives all the way and gets blocked. No, it's a foul.
That'll put Pella in the bonus.
Carney can't make her first. That's big. This is going to be a good game. 27-21. And Carney hits her second. It is a 5-point basketball game, 27-22. Grinnell could really use a little bit of a run here. Hedig's guarded real close. Jackson drives baseline. Hands off to Addie. Addie drives baseline again. Spins, goes up strong for 2, and got touched last second. Probably should have been a foul.
Yeah,
I don't know why there wasn't a foul.
When it held her hand down, there's definitely something going on there. So
Jackson gets this one over the top.
Oh, and another foul that didn't get called.
Jackson off the screen, thought about a 3. Jackson still looking. Grinnell just can't find anything right now. 53 seconds left. They're up by 5. Nice pass inside. Jackson from the Tigers logo knocks it down. First 3 of the ball game. Grinnell's up by 8.
Well, they're definitely going to have to work on some type of a pullback screen to open Naomi up. That was a good feed, a dribble pinch in, and they pulled enough in towards the basket, allowed her to come back out.
Hedda got outplayed, but she was able to play good defense. 30-22. Macy back the other way. In the corner to McKnight. 20 seconds left. Macy drives baseline, goes up strong for 2. No good. Touchdown pass down court, caught by Holterhaus. Her layup, no good. 9 seconds left. Megan crosses the line, 6 seconds. In the corner to Macy. Macy, step back three-pointer, no good. And that'll do it for the end of the first half. We got a good one on our hands. 30-22, Grinnell leads Pella. We'll be right back after this halftime, and we'll see you in the second half.
Let's hear a word from our sponsors. Tonight's sponsor is Polly Ice Pizza. Stop down and see Joey Polly at 5th Avenue location right here in Grinnell, Iowa. Tuesday nights is their spaghetti specials, and Wednesday nights is their 2-topping medium pizzas for $9.99. Let alone any night of the week is a great night for Polly Ice Pizza. So stop in and see Joey. Tell him that you heard about us on the Tiger Live Stream Network. Polly Ice Pizza on 5th Avenue. You're listening to the Tiger Live Stream Network, and we'll be back after halftime.
right, so we're back for the second half of action. Grinnell and Pella 30-22. We got one half of basketball left. One half left till someone is headed to the state tournament. Grinnell leads by 8. Macy Harris, who had a strong first half, gets us going in the third. Grinnell brings out a little bit of a press. Doty on Held. Held finally gets it across court to Kearney. Parks goes cross court to Holterhaus. A rare three-pointer. No good. Rebound grabbed by Doty. Harris up court. Macy backs in, kicks back out to Jackson. Jackson finds Gosling, who already has 3 fouls. In the same predicament as Macy was. Jackson thought about a 3. Drives baseline. Goes up strong on the pump, and we got to travel. 32-22, 7:10 remaining here in the third quarter. They move it around at the top of the key, and they oversail the defender. Held, couldn't get it. So Macy will bring it up court. Hands it off to Doty. Doty didn't want the ball. 32-22, 6:53 remaining. Grinnell leads by 10. They went on a 19-0 run at one point. Pella then responded with a 6-0 run, and then they just kind of went back and forth. Holterhaus all the way, gets fouled. Wow.
That is quite the touch foul there,
yeah,
McKnight.
So first free throw for Holterhaus, and it rolls in. 32-25. Megan crosses the half-court line, hands off to Naomi for deep. And that's no good. Grinnell is struggling from three-point range tonight. The Dutch get it inside. Holterhaus up for 2 again, no good. Megan back the other way. Eyes up court for Grinnell all the way. 6:16 remaining. Grinnell leads 32-25. Jackson hands off to McKnight. McKnight kicks back out to Harris, and Edson's going to bark sideline orders. Macy drives baseline, up strong for 2, can't get it to go. Tried to poke it away from Holterhaus, she couldn't get it. Here comes Held back the other way. From Grinnell, they lead by 7. I heard a Grinnell fan in the hallways like, well, yeah, I don't really like this lead that we have. But honestly, you got to expect it.
Right.
Sub-state game, it's a championship game. Both these teams want to go to state. I don't care how good you are. You're going to have to play a tough game. It's not a cakewalk. Jackson goes all the way and gets the layup to go. Man, quiet night for Naomi. That's only her 7th point.
They are definitely coming out on her a lot more than they have in the last 2 games.
So second free throw upcoming for Naomi. And it falls. Big free throw there. This puts it back to a 10-point ball game. I'd be fine with 10 points all the way. This one's stolen away. They tried to fit it down low. That's what they've tried to do all night. Jackson brings it back down court at the wing. Gets a screen, hands off to McKnight. Micah cross court to Addie. And Addie traveled. Man. Didn't take that dribble before she went.
Just a little bit of a hesitation as she was trying to make her mind up which way she was going to go.
(35-25), 4:46 remaining here in the third quarter. Grinnell's on top. Jackson pokes that one away. Man, that was really good reaction by Naomi. Parks was going to take off with that one. By the way, both teams have only used 1 timeout so far. Pella gets this one in, kicks out. Carney for 3, no good. Rebound grabbed by Macy, and that's going to be a foul on Held because she got her arm stuck. It's funny because in college basketball that would be reviewed as a flagrant, which is weird, but I get it. But Macy wasn't really trying to snap her arm off. 4.5 left in the third. Grinnell leads 35-25. This is a low-scoring ball game, but it makes sense. Two really good defenses. Jackson drives baseline, gonna bring it back out. Macy gets a screen by Addy. Macy goes through the double team and can't get it to go off glass. Gets her own rebound though and puts it back up and in. Timeout, Pella will take one with them. 37-25, Grinnell Dyers. It's gonna be Pella basketball off the possession arrow. So the Dutch will throw in. Held, fires cross court. Addy guards closely. Addy just one of the several good defenders here on this basketball team. Dyers gets open for 3 and knocks it down. That's a big shot. 37-28. 3:37 remaining here in the third. Grinnell leads by 9. Harris gets a lane, goes all the way and gets fouled. We'll take it. Macy's first free throw is good. What a night it is scoring for Macy. I mean, man, we'll count it up at the end, but it is a lot. And her second free throw is good. 39-28, Grinnell back in front now by 11. Held at the top of the key, gets guarded close by Macy. Holter-Haas trying to work her way, and we got a wrap around. Megan gets called. Wow, Megan's fourth. Addy comes back in. A lot of minutes for Addy tonight, checking in for these players that just have so many fouls. And Held has it at the top. It's inside, tried to get it inside to Holter-Haas. Harris uses her blazing speed to go coast to coast and gets it to go. 41-28.
That's pretty incredible because Macy just put yards on him.
Stolen away again. Pettig versus Held. Pettig goes all the way, gets blocked by Held. No foul, and it'll be Grinnell basketball underneath. Boy, if Grinnell could go on a run here, I think it'd put him away.
Definitely on the verge of stretching that out. You know, typically we've seen that 20-point gain in the second half by Grinnell on the last 2 contests. So
McCombs in the corner to Jackson, and she loses a hold of it. Pella basketball. Seems like every time Grinnell's threatened to really get away, Pella's always able to score. These possessions right here make or break a ball game. Nice pass inside, and Carney goes up strong for 2. 41-20. Macy with a one-on-one opportunity, goes all the way, and it floats in. What else can she do?
You know,
43.
against ADM, Macy started out a little bit slow on her layups, and then the second half she just went on fire. Tonight she has been on fire since she stepped in the court.
Macy has it off the great pass by McCombs. Meredith drives baseline, kicks back out. McCombs for the mid-range jumper, can't get it to go. Rebound almost grabbed by Grinnell. Good defense. Jackson tried to break it free. She does hand off to Pettig. Jackson goes up strong for 2 and gets fouled. Here comes the effort. what we saw in that first half, it's right back. So Jackson will shoot a free throw or two, sinks her first.
So slowly get back that 14-point lead.
And Jackson sinks her second. So we're back to a 15-point lead with 1:43 remaining here in the third quarter. Grinnell gets this one across court. They won their last game against Pella 62-39, so kind of on track. Gosling guards closely, got to be careful. Got to be real careful. Pella is stuck in one corner. They bail out to Holterhaus, who can't get the layup to go. And Macy has it running back the other way. Macy all the way, and she can't get it to go. Steals it from Holterhaus. Back to Jackson. Jackson's going to put up a three, and she can't get it down. That would have been huge.
That would have kind of, yeah, that 3 points would have stuck it up there.
Grinnell keeps fighting for the ball. Gosling up for two, no good. And rebound grab by the Dutch. The Pella Dutch fans wanted a foul this whole way. That ball is going to be loose. Addy forces the turnover.
Very good defensive play, by the Tigers on recovering there. And
I tell you, they're letting them play tonight.
We
only have 3 and 4 fouls so far in the third quarter.
And going into the end of the first half, we were only sitting with 3 and 3 fouls.
Right.
So, I mean, it wasn't until the last 48 seconds that we went into the bonus. So, the point of saying play the ball game, they are definitely playing the ball game tonight.
Jackson off a screen, wide open, and she knocks it down. 18-point ball game. Held, could have been called for a double dribble there, but they didn't. Three-pointer by the Dutch. No good. Niggs on the rebound. She kicks back outside. Three-pointer again. No good. Holterhaus tries to move it around. No travel. They're still on the ground, and Harris comes away with it. 7 seconds left. Macy goes coast to coast and gets blocked. Should have been a foul, but they're not going to call it. It's Grinnell basketball.
That is the second one tonight where
it's just kind
you've seen the hands been drawn down, and they say it's all ball.
If Grinnell makes this place is going to erupt. 48-30, 3 seconds left. They get it into McKnight. McKnight to Jackson. The floater, good. 20-point ball game going into the fourth. Grinnell leads 50-30. We'll see you back for the fourth quarter.
Let's take a minute here from our sponsors, Polly Ice Pizza. Stop in, see Joey Polly on 5th Avenue. Stop in on Tuesday nights for their spaghetti special and Wednesday nights for their 2 topping mediums for $9.99. Anytime is a great time for our Polly Ice Pizza, so don't hold back, and they're open 7 days a week except for holidays. So Polly Ice Pizza on 5th Avenue.
So welcome back to the fourth quarter. We're 1 quarter away from crowning a sub-state champion and sending a team to state. Grinnell outscored Pella 20-8 in the third quarter, and if that's going to win the Grinnell the ball game, it's because Macy Harris and Naomi Jackson were the only ones to score. Rebecca inside. Hands off to McKnight. Grinnell no rush here with the 20-point lead. McKnight was left wide open, and she can't hit the three, though. Rebecca with the save and somehow keeps it in bounds.
That's been the story of the whole ball game, is just the rebounding for the Grinnell Tigers. It's been excellent.
And Macy somehow saves it. Jackson for three, knocks it down. 53 to 20. 30, not 20. 53 to 30. Held at the top of the key. She'll fire her own three and knocks it down. It's a big shot. Macy and Naomi were the only ones to score in that third quarter. So Jackson will hold at the top. Again, Grinnell's not really wasting too much, or just going to waste time here. But Pella is coming out aggressive here to start.
Well, if you can have good ball movement and shots like that, that we turn around, we could get the rebound. Unfortunately, that's one of the first rebounds that we have not got from the offensive side.
I think Gosling being careful there. Well, the buzzer went off, but I guess they're not going to let the player in. That's weird. Holterhaus and McCombs are going at it down low, and Holterhaus is going to beat McCombs off the dribble. 53-35. I'm surprised they didn't start McCombs to guard Holterhaus, but they've kept her pretty much intact.
Well, it started out one-on-one with basically Macy guarding Holterhaus, so.
McKnight gets stuck, hands off to Sarah in the corner. Jackson again, open for three. No good, but Sarah's on the glass and can't get the layup to go back. Holterhaus is on the glass. There's a long pass. Pella has numbers, but Held didn't want to get rid of it. Macy pokes it free. Grinnell leads 53-35.
Sarah has done a good job this second half so far with playing with the fouls that she has. Obviously sitting with Megan out there with 4 fouls. You need to be careful.
Parks drives. Held wanted another three. She'll take it all the way, and the layup won't go. Macy comes back the other way. And we got to reach in on Held. We probably should have.
That's her second foul for the evening.
That was Grace Held there, yeah.
Yep. However, that does put Pella in the 5 fouls, so 2 fouls away from being in that bonus.
Grinnell's going to take a timeout. We'll take a quick one with them. 53-35. Grinnell leads over Pella.
And you're listening to the Tiger Livestream Network.
All right, so after a quick break, we're back. Grinnell leads by 18, 53-35 over the Dutch.
And right now it just seems like Pella's just going to set in that 2-3 zone and just try to play it safe. Unfortunately, if you want the ball, you're going to have to come out and play man defense.
Yeah, Grinnell is very content with just sitting here. Macy, though, drives baseline, finds her friend Naomi for three, and it's no good. Rebound grab by McKenna. No, it's not. Rebound grab by Pella, if she can hang on to it. Nice pass up court. Layup is good. Grinnell's got to be careful. A charge could be mounted. 4:54 left. Jackson up court. McKenna double teamed. And it's poked away by the Dutch.
Megan has to be very careful here because.
Yep, she was.
That's going to be. No!
Oh, man.
Disagree with that call there.
Man, for some reason the student section is shouting, I believe that we will win. We still got 4 minutes and 38 seconds left. I hope that doesn't come back to bite us. That's weird.
We do have a good representation over there of the boys basketball team. I see them check her through. That's Holterhaus' second travel of the evening.
4:36 left here in this ball game. Maybe not as high scoring as we maybe thought, but depending on these two teams when they've played this season, especially when Pella last played Grinnell, I mean, it's not like this Pella team's bad. This is a really good basketball team.
Yeah, like I said at the beginning in the pregame, Pella has not had nothing to complain about the last 8 games of the season, except for they lost to Grinnell.
Pella's coming back, and Edson puts his hands on his top of his head, trying to get his team hyped up again. 53-39 here in the fourth quarter, and Pella's going to try to mount the charge. It's definitely been an interesting game so far. Obviously, the last time they played, Grinnell put up 62. So, I mean, you probably look at that again, but still.
Well, I think, you know, it all goes back to what is the basic fundamentals that makes Grinnell Tiger basketball get better. And if Grinnell has to, at any time, put the full court press on hard, you know, we'll put pressure on as they bring the ball up, but really lay it on them and start to get points off of turnovers, because when I think right now I lost track, but we basically had almost 13 to 14 points off of turnovers. That makes a ball game, especially when we're sitting at, you know, 53-39 right now. So
this game's far from over. 53-39, 4:11 to go in this ball game. Someone's going to state. We're going to figure out in 4 minutes. Grinnell leads by 14. Jackson and Doty get this thing across. Jackson goes in. Goslink backs down. Back to Naomi at the wing. Held, guards closely. She reaches in. No foul. I mean, Grinnell just kind of playing content right now, but you're never going to pass up points.
Right now, we're in no big hurry. I mean, if you could take 30 seconds off, a minute off, that's all to our advantage. And saves.
Well, they just wasted like 30 seconds there, but you probably wish you could have come away with some points there.
You know, for the Little Dutch, it's what they could do to turn around and make points fast. So they're not looking to waste any time. It's what they could do to set up, make a screen. You can see Holterhaus is coming out. They do their bottom screen underneath. They're looking. Obviously, they want to try to get a 3-point out of that. And falls our way, 3 seconds in the lane. So
Nate got called down low, so Grinnell basketball. 3:14 left. Macy gets a good screen, goes all the way. Kicks and slipped. Her foot never moved. Oh, man. She was really wondering about that. I mean, that's impressive that she somehow held on there, but her foot never moved.
Well, let's see what Pella does coming back the other way. They came up empty-handed last time, so they're either going to have to make something out of it.
Definitely just a waste of clock. Held at the top. Man, she wants to shoot this ball very badly. 2:54 left, 53-39. Goslink tried to come away with the steal, and she somehow does. Very impressive. Held, or not held, that was Parks who tried to go for that one. 2:30 left. 2:38, I should say. Jackson just holds it. They're not really trying to score right now. Macy at the top, 2:28. Grinnell leads by 14 still. Macy drives paint. Floater, no good. Ugh, can't catch a break. Here comes Held back the other way. She's going to look for an and one. Drives into Megan Doty, and it's a charge.
You know, that is a huge risk for Megan right there, because sitting with 4 fouls already, she did have position. And what really helped is Held dropped her shoulder and just, you know, magnified the call that much more. So that's definitely a risk-taking call by Megan, but it proved out to be in the advantage of the Grinnell Tigers.
So Jackson hands off to Harris, 2:06 remaining. Stolen away by the Dutch. She looked to Holterhaus immediately, and it's out of bounds. I tell you, this whole thing runs to Holterhaus. You get that ball, you're looking right toward her. McKnight checks in for Gosselink.
Well, and rightfully so. That's how you should use your big person is.
Jackson tries to cross court. Doty comes away with it. McKnight being bumped around a little bit. 1:46 left. We have not had a score in like a few minutes. No one's really making any shots, but Grinnell's just holding on to the ball so well. I've never seen that intentional foul before. Just run right into her. And now Grinnell sits in the bonus. So Jackson to shoot a 1-and-1. You talk about a good defensive performance, though. 39 points again. I mean, Grinnell may not be having the greatest shooting night, but you can't just always say, darn, we didn't make our shots.
Right. Well, and you go back to the key points of the ball game as we started out. What was the three things that I said that if you take them away, and one of them is Naomi not having a great night three-point shooting, but she still has ended up having a good night. Macy's performance on the board rebounding and just going to the basket with layups has been phenomenal. So, you know,
it's probably been a season low in threes. We've only had 4 tonight. Jackson's second free throw falls. She's the only one that scored this quarter. 1:33 left. Holterhaus has it up court, kicks it in the corner. As they move it around. Held at the top. Fires a three. No good. Holterhaus on the glass. No good. McCombs on the board and has it. And Macy's going to bring it up. And the crowd can only stand and cheer. McKnight hands off to Doty. We eclipse a minute left. McCombs gets fouled.
Which I don't know if they knew or got the memo last against ADM as Rebecca went to the line and shot 8 for 8. So no whims and no hassles about putting Rebecca McCombs at the line.
So McCombs back to the free throw line. First one up and good. 56-39, 52 seconds left. Grinnell sending everybody back. And the second one falls as well.
All in all, if we end right now, this would be the third lowest score ball game that Grinnell's had for the year.
44 seconds left. The Dutch are going to move this thing around. Who knows if they'll still foul back on the other end. That pass sails way over the top of the outreach fingertips of Kearney. And Pella's going to sub in their second team here. Edson's going to do the same. (57-39). 37 seconds left. This crowd is up and going. There's hugs all over the bench. Keely Idle going to bring it across court. Kriegel, McKnight over there. Grinnell leads by 18. 27 seconds left. This crowd is all on their feet. Idle outside, and we're going to have a foul. Idle, I don't know why I said Idle.
Well,
Idle went down. That was Neighbors down there.
Neighbors for the layup.
To the free throw line.
So she's going to go to line for 2.
And Neighbors sinks her first. (19 seconds away. And Neighbors sinks her second. 19 seconds. Pella's going to bring it up court. It's a 20-point ball game. 11 seconds. The Dutch drive baseline, and we got a foul.
Lauren Bolte's going to pick up her first foul.
First free throw is missed. We got more young Tigers coming onto the floor. Six seconds left. Pella's going to get one more free throw here. And her free throw is good. Pella will sub in one more. And with 6 seconds left, Grinnell's going to weight it down. The legacy continues. 3 years in a row, Grinnell is going back to the state tournament. It's a three-peat. Grinnell wins 59-40 over the Pella Dutch. And for the 3rd straight year, Grinnell is headed to Wells Fargo Arena. What a game put together by the Tigers defensively, offensively, obviously not their highest scoring game, but man, a win's a win, and Grinnell is headed back.
You know, what can you say about this performance? We come into a ball game every night watching these girls thinking that it's three-point shooting that's going to make the difference. Tonight, the difference was that they were rebounding on the boards offensively, defensively, playing defense, creating turnovers, and their two-point offense was working. I believe you only had 4 3-pointers or 5 3-pointers in there. So, you know, that is the game changer of what we're looking at tonight that made this a ball game that the Grinnell is advancing. So as we go forward into the well, as we would say, that it's going to be all about what happens and what makes everything work together. And those 3-point plays are going to come back. It's an off night. We've seen off nights before. They come right back into it. So all in all, there's some happy girls down there celebrating. And we are ready to head to the well ourselves. So let's talk with our sponsors one last time before we leave tonight. Polly Ice Pizza has been the end of the year sponsor for us on the Tiger Livestream Network. Stop in and see Joey Polly on 5th Avenue. We have the Tuesday night specials with spaghetti and the 2-topping pizzas for $9.99 on Wednesday nights. But any night is a great night for a Polly Ice Pizza to go along even with their sandwiches too. So stop in and see Joey Polly. You're listening to the Tiger Livestream Network. You have Blake Walker play-by-play. Dan Walker is the color man. Craig Seek is our cameraman. Any last words, Blake?
Well, just point totals, unofficial. 27 points for Macy Harris, 4 for Rebecca McCombs, 15 for Naomi Jackson, 3 for McKenna McKnight, 1 for Meredith McKnight, 2 for Addie Pettick, and Kylie Neighbors finishes with 2. So for the 3rd straight year, Grinnell is headed back to the state tournament. It's been an honor to call these games since they made it against Carlisle the first time 3 years ago. Grinnell's going to move to 19-2 on the season. Pella will end 15-7. But the Dutch played hard, and now for the first time, Grinnell's also going to the well as a Little Hawkeye Conference champion. So it's a really good season. Grinnell can go home happy tonight, and we probably won't have school tomorrow because of the snow, so you can stay home and enjoy this win, Tiger fans, because what Coach Edson has built these past few years, it is something very special. And like you said, we will see you guys at the well. We will most likely be possibly live streaming it. We will be there. So make sure to tune in if you can't make it to the well. We will be right there with Grinnell as they try to make another run to the state championship game. But like you said, that'll do it. Here from Grinnell, it's a final 59-40. Grinnell is headed back to Wells Fargo Arena. We'll figure out who their opponent is, most likely tomorrow or Thursday, and we'll figure out the time. Thank you for joining us. Grinnell wins, and it's a three-peat. They're moving on to the state tournament with Blake Walker, Dan Walker, and Craig Zeek. We will see you next week.